comic book haul.
That's right, Henry. We have a comic book unboxing to do, but I'm a little concerned now that I saw this. But there's more to this than just an unboxing. We'll go over that here in a second. But first, we gotta get this figured out. And today's haul is gonna be a little bit special. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. If you've seen any of our videos we made in the past, you know I'm a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. Exhibit A through Z. I've been wanting to complete the original run of the Mirage books for many, many years. I'm lucky enough to have almost all of the major keys, including my number one. My number one is a third printing, but still a number one nonetheless. I got my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 through blah, 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 blah. But I am missing a handful of books right here. 11 books in total. And I make it a rule normally, I do not buy books online like this. It's kind of the thrill of the hunt to me. I want to find them out in the wild. That's turning out to be more and more, let's just say there's a difficulty rating of like 9 when it comes to that now. Because a lot of the earlier Turtles books are really hard to find, and all the ones that were here in Tucson, from my experience, have been kind of already scooped up. And I have resorted to shopping online a little bit, hence our comic book haul. Because one night I couldn't sleep, and I actually ordered 3 books, because I got really good deals on them, and they look to be in pretty decent shape. Granted, as we showed you in the car, this one gets me a little bit concerned, because there is a nice clean box cut right through it. So let's open them up right now and find out for sure. And see which ones we got, which means which ones do we still have to find. So the first one here. For the sake of time, I actually already opened them. I didn't look at them yet, I just opened the boxes. And first things first, it definitely could have been packed a little bit better. There's nothing protecting the book inside other than the cardboard box that it came in. But good job, they did use packing tape. And what do we have here? We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 40. This is part of that weird run where they kind of got the crazy cartoony animation-ish to it. Wasn't a huge fan of this. I'm really glad they kind of went away from this stuff, going back to like City at War, for example. And I believe Jim Lawson was the penciler on these ones too, and I'm a big Jim Lawson fan, which I just recently discovered you can get commissions from him directly through his website. I might need to do that as I got to get some more of my Turtles stuff completed. But yeah, Turtles number 40, so we can check that off the list right here. Super excited for that one because it means we're one step closer. That means there's only 10 books left after this one. Wait a minute. I got one more here. So let's see what book we have here. And it's spoilers, it's a Turtles book again. Okay, this one packed about the same, but instead of tape holding it in place, looks like it's taped through the back, which is kind of odd. Yeah, it was just taped down with that. So people I bought this from definitely could have shipped them a little bit better. And which one do we have here? Turtles number 31. This one had those kind of cool like paintings on the front for their covers. The artwork inside remained mostly the same. And this one definitely is not the world's highest grade. If you want to look at the edging right there, if you can see it, a lot of spine stress on the sides. But with these books, my goal was never to have a collection of 9.8s. I just want all the books in my life, and that's what I'm going for at this juncture. So that leaves us now with 9 books to get. Spoilers, it's actually 8. I was able to get number 25 as well. That one just arrived late. They were all supposed to arrive today originally. And truth be told, I'm not going to have any free time over the next week to record anything new, so I decided to do it tonight. But that means I have 8 books left to get, and those 8 books are right here. So we're going to make a little bit of a series on these to see if we can locate those books. And there's a couple of but smaller book shows coming up in the next couple months. I got one when I get back from vacation in 4 weeks. And there's one in next month in November. Well, the month following in November. I think the one in November I'll have a better chance at getting. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And I'm making some comic book changes in my life right now going forward. There's several series I was trying to collect all of, very similar to what I'm doing here with the Ninja Turtles. One of those was Invincible. I think with Invincible, I've decided to sell my run. I'm missing about 23 books, I believe, to complete the series. But all those books are very early copies, which now go for astronomical money, which I really don't see that ever happening in an efficient manner. And there's a few books in the later run, mostly the keys, like for instance, issue number 44, whatever, the infamous Anissa. Ooh. If you don't know what I'm talking about, shame on you for not reading Invincible or watching the show. But that one is a hard book to find at this point. And when people do have it for sale, it's not a good price. Let's just put it that way. So I think I decided to part ways with that. Mostly. There's a couple of books in there that are emotionally significant to me that I'll keep. They meant something to me. Not particularly valuable books, but valuable to me books. Maybe my Walking Dead run along with my Saga. But I don't want to just part them out. I want to sell them in their entirety. So that's going to be the harder part. And that's if I end up deciding doing it. I'm always going back and forth with this stuff. It's the collector mentality in my brain where you always buy this stuff being like, oh, this is worth this, or this can go for this. I buy them because I want them in my life, not to flip them. So that's always the hard part. I'm a collector first, a salesman almost never when it comes to my collectible stuff. But guys, that's our unboxing today for our Ninja Turtles haul. Join me if you haven't done so, like and subscribe. We're going to try and actually collect the entire Mirage run. In fact, we might do a little montage here of some of those books. But until next time, thanks for taking another ride with us. Let's take another ride again soon. Bye-bye, everybody. I have a weird obsession with Ninja Turtles. Oh well, there could be worse things. Bye-bye.